Wonderful. Actually, go here. Let me go on Facebook. Can't see my face anymore, but I'm here. Okay, so please let me know if you join. I'm gonna have to watch this on my phone because I can't always see the comments when I am doing it on my phone and sharing the screen. So hey guys, hey, it's time to do a pillow. So for me in sublimation, this is how I do. I have an Epson 7620 and the largest that I print is 13 by 19, and that's just what I print because that is my heat press is only 15 by 15. So it's if I print something larger than that, I'd have to do it in pieces on my heat press. And I basically only have a, like I said, 15 by 15 heat press. For those people who have, you know, those Hottronics or 16 by 20, you're in a better position because you can press larger images. And the pillowcase itself is 16 by 16 that I choose. I buy them off Amazon or I get a large bulk purchase from China. So the way that I do them, I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to set it up. I'm going to print it and I'm going to press it. My print this is a very easy process. At this point, I have like a saved kind of template that I use in Photoshop, and I just select it, then I go and I choose the design that I want to do. I mirror it, print it, and I press it. All together, depending on how difficult the design is, guys, this could probably take you about 30 minutes. But for those people who are wondering about, like, you know, customs designs or pictures and all those kind of things, it's really very easy because most times when somebody wants you to do a pillow, they're going to send you a picture they want or tell you, you know, what they want to say. So unless they want some kind of craziness and you got to set up and do all this design stuff, and sure, your price, you know, reflects all that setup fee, but it's very simple. So please, if you're watching, let me know. I can't see you because you can't see my face. And just announce yourself. I'll be right back. Get some chargers for this laptop. All right, so and again, I design in Photoshop. Some people who use Corel Draw, you might use your Silhouette Studio, you might use Illustrator, or if you have Sawgrass, you might use your Sawgrass Studio. I don't have a Sawgrass, and Photoshop works for me. I have my ink that I purchased from Cobra ink because I converted my printer, and my ink has profiles. I might need to do to check the ink settings today, but we should be okay. And I have before purchased ink off Amazon. It didn't really do what I wanted it to do, so I went ahead and purchased the more expensive ink from Cobra ink. I use text print papers, or actually image right, but I have them from Coastal Business. They're set up to be for Epsons, and I like the paper a lot. You don't have to use that paper. I use different paper. Some people in the group have used coffee paper, but that's just pretty much my technique. And here I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hey, Kalima. All right. So again, if you're watching and you joined, just please say, hey, we got 4 people on live right now. All right. So file, I came into Photoshop. I'm going to go create new. Usually what I'll do is I'll just open the template that I already have created for my pillows, but we'll go ahead and do file new. I don't know why it took me to this screen. I'll click something, but we'll give Photoshop a minute to think. Um, and people love these things, these pillows. Start to get annoying after time when you do a lot of them, but they just come out so pretty. I was on pillow overload last year, so I just got like sick of them, but great money maker. We're doing a tutorial today on mermaid pillows and sublimation. Hey, Lisa. All right, so I don't know what it's trying to, okay, it's opening up this chip bag. I didn't mean to click that. Let's open this up and let this be. And all right, so I'm gonna close this because I don't need this. And I'm gonna go create, you can do file new, or I'm gonna do create new here. So all I did was open up Photoshop. And again, like I said, some people use Corel, some people use Silhouette Studio, some people use Sawgrass Studio. I use Photoshop. Sometimes I might use Illustrator, depending on what I need to do, but I'm more of a Photoshop type of person. So I'm just gonna do create new. I'm gonna call this, like I can do a preset here. And I can call this Sublimation Pillow Template, right? Okay, cool. And I'm going to set this up to be inches because I don't work in pixels. I don't know the conversion. It's pretty much impossible for me to figure out. And I'm going to set up my page to be, hi Shelly, 13 by 19. Just because, like I told you, I can print only 13, but I only print the largest at 13 by 19 because my press is 15 by 15 and the pillows are 16 by 16. So this kind of gives me like a 13-inch design with a little bit on the side and a little bit on the top. So I'm going to set up to what my paper size is. If you have a larger printer or if you just want to have a larger canvas, because all I'm doing is set up a canvas, go for it. I'm going to do 300 as my resolution. My background is, I want it to be transparent. So I'm going to come down and I'm going to create this. Let me download. Let me just save this. I rarely save these presets. I just mainly save the document, but this is good for you to do. Hi, Key. All right. So save it. And we're going to go and I'm going to get started. Create. So this will be a quick tutorial because I do have dinner at 4. The person, they wanted me to do a unicorn. So since I was saying like my pillow is 16 by 16, right? But my press is 15 by 15. I go by the size of my heat press. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a square. I'm just going to go over to shapes. And this just kind of helps me to see my space. And I'm going to set a square up to be like 13 inches. Like 13 by 13, basically. So this is proportion on a 16 by 16 pillow. So properties, I'm going to change this to inches. I'm going to do 13. Oops. 13. And I just right click to change it to inches. 13 by 13. Hi, Tanika. All right. So now this is basically like the design size because this is how big my paper is, but this is how big my design is going to be. And I'll show you, like, I'm going to change this real quick to be 16 by 16. This is how it's going to look on the pillow. So you see what I'm talking about where you'll have like even edging. And this is, again, just because I have a 15 by 15 press, I print at 13 by 19 piece of paper, and the pillow is 16 by 16. So I'm going to have this 16 by 16 pillow with a design in the center, and there's going to be white around it. So be cautious if you have like somebody's picture. Just remember, keep in mind your heat press size and keep in mind how big you print. If you only can print 8.5 by 11, then your image is going to be like this. It's going to be smaller. You know what I mean? So you'll have to explain that to your customer because they may be like, oh, why is this so small? I thought it would take up the whole, no, it's not going to, because you don't have a printer that size. So my printer can do wide format. We're going to go base, but I'm just going to print 13 by 19. That's the size paper I have. So I'm going to make this shape actually be white because my printer does not print white. So FFFFF is white. Hit OK. There we go. It changed colors. Let's make sure we don't have any stroke on it. So when it prints, it doesn't do that. I'm going to just grab a unicorn image because they wanted a unicorn and they wanted to say Naomi. Let me see what unicorn I have that will work. I'm pretty sure I have plenty on my Dropbox from buying them over the years as clip art. And oops, that's not how you spell unicorn. So I save all my files to my Dropbox. I pay for it monthly. It's like $10. It's not bad. Let's go to where we keep everything unicorn and take a look at our options. Let me do view extra large. Okay, this is actually papers. I don't want that. That's more for if I was doing a chip bag or something. Where am I? Unicorn. Let's do view extra large icon. There we go. So I can view and find. I don't want that unicorn. I love that one. Love that one. Yeah, these are more in line with what she's looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick one of these. She's cute. We're doing a silver pillow though, so I'm gonna try to stay away from a lot of gold. But we could still do gold, I guess. Yep. Okay, so seems like I like that one. So I'm just gonna choose it. Yeah, we're gonna go with this girl here. Actually, we're not gonna do white ears because then you wouldn't be able to see them because the base of the pillow is white. So what I'm gonna do, I like this pink here, but I'm gonna grab this girl here. Still don't know if that's my favorite one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Hard decision to make, guys. Sorry, making my decisions here. Yeah, we'll go with what I said first. All right, so I'm just gonna grab this one and I'm just gonna drag it and drop it. Now, the cool thing about Photoshop is that I can change whatever I don't like. So I really don't want her to have white ears because, so all I did was expand it out. Make sure you have on here when you use your move tool, show transform controls, because if you don't, you won't see those like bounding boxes. So I have this and you see like Photoshop basically tells you when you're centered. One thing I don't want to do is I don't want her ears to be white because you won't be able to see them. So let's make her ears pink. And I'm just going to do this real quick the way I do it. You guys might have a different way. Do you? You can do select and mask. You can do a variety of things, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to rasterize my file. Yes. And I'm just going to make her ears pink with my paint bucket tool. And because I don't want this to be silver, gold, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to select her ears just with my selection tool. And again, this is not a Photoshop tutorial, guys. This is just how I do pillows. So if you have any questions about Photoshop, you can always let me know. And I'm going to right click, fill, and I'm going to do this with a pattern so we can make her ears silver. Do I have a silver glitter? I think so. So yeah, I don't know if I want them to be silver though. Might want to go back to doing the gold. Yeah, okay. We'll let it be gold. Do you guys think gold would be okay? Yeah, it'll be gold. So I'm just gonna undo that because I don't like it. And we'll keep it gold. It would just be on a silver pillow. It's just for my sister. She'll be okay. Um, and then I'm gonna type out her name. Her name is Naomi. I just got my text tool. Hi Sheila. And my caps lock was on, so I'm gonna turn that off. Naomi. I hate this font. So let's go ahead and change the font to something feminine. Using my character panel. Let me make it something that they can read well. I always like Albert font, but let's just probably like choose Lily Bell. Lily Bell's a nice font. Lily Bell's cute for kids. My computer's jumping. Sorry. Lily Bell. And, oh, I see what it was doing. I'm going to make this bigger. Let's just make this like 80 point. Still too small. Let's make it like 120. And I'm going to change the font again to Lily Bell. And I'm going to make her name say Naomi. Perfect. Awesome sauce. And this should be okay. If I want to make it a little smaller, just to make sure like it's not outside the bounds of a 13 by 19 piece of paper. There we go. Got the wrong thing. And what I'm actually going to do instead is, hey Michelle, PM me if you need something. I'm gonna make it gold, pink, like pink glitter, I think, y'all, because I don't like this gold. I'm real funny about that. So let's make her ears. Let's see, do I have a pink glitter? I ought to have a pink glitter somewhere up in here. Might be a little too pink. Yeah, that'll work. I like that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some pink glitter today. And I just basically let Photoshop do the work for me, y'all. Very simple to do. Yeah, pretty. That'll be good for a little girl. So that's it. And what I'm going to do now is I like to hide the rectangle. You don't have to hide it. It doesn't print white anyways. Do y'all like this? Is it okay? It doesn't matter. I think it's cute. And I think it's fine. I would probably do more if I had like more time. But it'll work. And I'm going to hide this rectangle. I just do that for my own peace of mind. And then I just select them both. And you don't have to do this. I can do edit, transform, flip horizontal because you want to mirror your image when you print it. But you don't always have to do it manually. You can also go file, print. And some printers have a mirror option in their printing finishes. So you can do that. While this thing thinks. All right, so it's going to say, and if you're trying to share this, you can't share it outside the, unfortunately, shares don't go outside the group. I don't know why my battery is running low. It's charging. Should be. Hold on 1 second. Let's make sure the computer doesn't die on us. Oh, I had the wrong thing plugged in. Okay, so it's already defaulted to my Epson to print and a pillow, Deshaun. You should be following so you can do your sublimation, boo. All right, so it's already says my default to Epson, my 7620, and I always put Photoshop manages colors because that is, I don't want the printer to manage the colors. My ink has profiles, so I want my Photoshop, excuse me, I don't want the printer to manage it. I want Photoshop to manage the colors, to tell the printer what to print based on this ink printer profile. And this is a profile that I downloaded with from Cobra ink based off of the paper that I have. I mean the excuse me, not the paper, the ink that I purchased. So again, it just flicked it and went to a whole nother printer. This is my 7620. Let's do Photoshop manages colors. Photoshop manages colors. And I'm going to select my profile from here. I like to use this one. And I want to go to my print settings. Yes, you did. You will love it. As that comes up, I'm going to turn my heat press up. I turn my heat press up to 400. I press these at 400. I'm going to select Super B paper because that's my 13 by 19. So like you see, you can go up to 17 by 22. My heat press isn't that big, so there's no point. I could probably go larger than that. It's no point. You have 16 by 23. I don't, no. And then you can do more options. If you can mirror your image through your printer instead of having to mirror it on Photoshop. This is something I actually learned. I think Robin told me that you could do that. I never knew. So, adjusted my print settings, wait for it to react. There we go. So it's square in the center, it's fine. And when it prints, it's going to mirror. So I'm going to go add some paper to my printer. I like to put my paper in shiny side down. You want to print on the shiny side. And I put my my 13 by 19 paper in the front tray, the top tray. It expands out to fit it. And I'm just going to hit print. And we're going to hope my colors are right because I haven't done things since the other day when I did a pillow. And I don't know if it looked right to me, but we'll see. The type of paper that I print, I will show you what I use. I'll link to it. It's from Coastal Business Supplies. It's either image right or text print. I'll link to it in the comments on this live so you guys can check that out. I got this paper because it said it's for Epson's. So when I purchased it, you know, I was like, oh, let me see how it acts. Before that, I was just using Image Right, I think, or Text Right, whatever the one is that most people use. But I'll link the one that I use that I found when I was reading the comments is for Epson. Yeah, it's Image Right. That's what it is. I think Text Print is the other one that some people use. Here we go. Exciting. So you guys see it took about, what, 15 minutes probably it will take me to do a pillow. So I always like leave them to the last minute. And I'm like, what in the world? We are making, hey, Shay, child, we are making a mermaid pillow. So my press is heating up. I'm gonna go grab my pillow and we're printing. So since that part is done, I'm going to grab my iPad and press one. Hi Sabrina, hi Charlotte. Oh wow, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to end this live and I'm going to come back on with my iPad. So see you guys in just a moment. All right. Black ain't looking black. Okay, hey guys. So, that's funny. Alright, so I was saying I think something's up with my ink because my blacks aren't all the way black. Can y'all see that? Like right here. It doesn't look all the way black to me, but that's okay. I just need to change my ink or maybe do a cleaning. So I'm just trying to flip these sequins over. So they all are like the same direction, color. This takes some time. Just basically where I need to put the image at. I need to make sure that they're all going the same direction. It's irritating when they aren't. But my heat press is at 400. And we're going to press this sucker. Very simply. I don't have any parchment paper. I keep forgetting to pick that up at the store. So it's recommended that you put that on top before you press. But since I don't have anything, we're going to go ahead and press it naked. That's fine. It's like freaking annoying pressing these things. Alright, there we go. So, that baby is down there. And that's the thing about sublimation. If I were to put this on here and it be messed up, that's it. I'd have to start all over again. So, prayerfully, this turns out right. My heat press is crooked. And I don't have to press another one. So yeah, let's work it. Since it's a pillow, it's a little more like give, because you don't have to worry about like it being perfectly centered and stuff. But yeah, so here's my image, and I'm just gonna fold it the bottom because I like to just kind of get an idea where it ends and starts. My folds are usually not even, and that's alright. And then I'll just kind of set it and press it and let it rock. Some people will want to do like a heat, like, what is it? Put heat tape on it or something like that. I don't put heat tape on these just because like it's just paper. It pretty much holds itself in place. But on my mugs, I use heat press tape so that I can, this is what the ink looks like that I use. This is Cobra ink, and no, I do not make pillows. I purchase them in bulk, or I just get them from Amazon. This is the ink that I use. This is one of them. These are the smaller versions. You can see that ink has been through it. But now I get the big ones, the refillables. I refill them using some, yeah, I probably need some more black ink. I refill them using the syringes that they supply. And very simple. The syringes they supply come like this. So I kind of always keep everything within reach here on my little stand. And I actually keep it in a mug that I made. That I messed up. So this is, you know, my mugs are usually like one and done. I used to do mugs for a brand before she decided to stop doing them. So this is about to be over. Hopefully, I sometimes press this longer, but yeah, it's all right. There we go. It's beautiful. So she came out perfect. Like I was saying, her eyes are a little, don't touch it because you will flip the sequins. It's like I flipped them. Her eyes are a little brown. I could tell when I printed the colors, and your colors are going to be faint when you print them, but just know that you can tell if it's going to be black or not. The pillows, I get them off Amazon, or I buy them as in bulk, and we go in together as a buy-in, as a group, so that we can all have our pillows. I don't buy from, you know, Condi or all those other people, just because I don't like to pay their shipping. I like Amazon Prime, but most of the time I just get them from China in bulk or wholesale. So now all I would do is pretty much like open it up, stuff it. I use polyfill. I don't do inserts anymore because they became too expensive. And I just want to tell you guys, as we do a tutorial in here, you know, one of the things, I don't want you guys to take this group for granted and think that's all we do is tutorials. We're not going to be teaching you everything, but if you have something that you want to share, please don't just glean information. Also share it with us so that, you know, everybody in this group can grow. It's more than enough out there for us all to get it. If I might even need something from you that I don't know. You know, I learn from you guys every day. I want to show you how I ship them. We actually didn't do the buy yet, Anita, because I didn't get any interest. So if you guys are wanting to order them, please let me know. We can go in collectively. If I'm just, I just buy from a random person, Allison. I don't have like a specific supplier. I look for the best sale. I look for the best reviews. I chat with a lot of them. So it's not like a particular person. What do you mean, Sheila, you didn't see the pillow? But if you go on like Alibaba or AliExpress or DHgate or someplace like that, you know, you could find them. If I'm just shipping a pillowcase by itself, I usually just use my poly mailers. Sometimes I'll put it in bubble wrap just to preserve the image, because as soon as you fold these, or I'll place it between something, as soon as you fold these, guys, they get messed up. Yes, this is sublimation. If I do a full pillow, I ship them in these poly mailers. And if they do more than 3, I put them in a box. This is my poly that I ship a full pillow in. I don't know the size. I'll share it. I'll share the link to where I purchased these from. I got these off Amazon. You can also get them from a girl in our buy-in group. So if you guys are serious, you want to go and do what? I've never messed with this because I let the customer do that. The more you flip it, the worse the design gets. If you want to do a buy-in for these, I can do it. We can end it soon. We'll need to end it very soon and get them in stock for the holiday season. Right now, we are doing our buy-ins on Santa sacks. So if you guys need Santa sacks, you have to let me know so that we can get those done. I'm going to be sending the invoices out today through Monday. This is my finished pillow. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I love it. Let me know if you guys have more questions. You should just see my heat press. You should see a whole image of the finished pillow. All I did was print it and press it. This is what the transfer looks like afterwards. So it looks like I didn't get all my heat up there, but she still printed. What do you mean? You should be able to see it. And I'll share the name of the group. What do you mean? I always flip mine once before sending a pic or shipping them out. Yeah, that is true, Anita, because see, this is a misconception right here. When they flip it, and I'll do this because this is for my sister. When they flip it and they flip it back, you see how the white shows now? So if you don't flip it, please, 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 please inform your customers that the image will over time become distorted, because they do get mad at that. Seconds, I did 90 seconds. For 100, I did not put anything on top. Let's see, you can do it if you want to. You can basically do anything. Like, I could print something now, and I actually will, you know, and I could press it on this. I have these things. I have all this crap all over the place, you know, guys, just buying stuff. Not going to buy anything new. You know, I could press this and have an image so somebody could have a back to school sack. The pillow originally looked like this. This pillow, I got it off Amazon that I used today. This pillow is left over from last year. So, you see, it's very similar quality. Very, very, very similar pillow. Nice backing. Very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. People love these. I've never made one for myself. I should, but people love them so much, y'all. These things still hold the magic for people. So, and to get a personalized one means the world to folks. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and swipe this once because this is for my sister. And, you know, not too bad, but over time this will start to shift and it just becomes all out of place. So, I think Anita is onto something by saying that, but in case you do not and you want to show it just perfect, please make sure that you tell your customers that their image will be distorted over time. That's all I had, guys. Do y'all have any more questions for me? I'm going to put